Thomas the Train Wind Railway, episode 22. The argument. One day on Sodor, Arthur was looking for a shed because his shed was destroyed. And suddenly, there was the shed. "That looks perfect," he said. He went inside it. This is pretty roomy. About my size. Could use a little work. But, I guess it'll do," said Arthur. Meanwhile, that was Neal's shed. And Trevor slept beside him. One day Neal was coming, and then a few minutes later Neal was coming back from his work for the day. Then he stopped and he saw Arthur. "Arthur, what are you doing in my shed?" he said. "Your shed? This is my shed." "No, it is my shed," said Neal. Mine, they said. "Oh!" they said. "All right, this is the deal. Maybe, all right, how about this? You get out of here and sleep on the open track while I sleep in the shed." "Oh, you would be the one because I'm a much bigger engine," he said. "Oh," he said. Neal got so mad that his funnel almost came out. "All right, fine. You can do that shed," he said. "Just for tonight, but I'll be back in the morning," he said. Arthur said, "I'll be ready by the time you leave," he said. He didn't know where to go. He went to the dock. He went under Cranky, but Cranky said, "No can do, little Neal," he said. "That's where Salty and Harvey sleep at night." "Ugh," he said. Then he saw a bridge up there, but Hank, he sleeps there every night. "Can't do it here either," said. "Can't do it here," said Hank. Neal was so angry. He checked right here, but Wilbert, he sleeps there every night. Then he checked. Then the last place to go was this tunnel, and who slept there was Billy. "No, sorry," said Billy. "It's all right," said Neal. Meanwhile, Arthur was having a great time in the shed. "I love this shed," he said. "I love it, I love it, I love it," he said. And then, the next morning, Neal saw Rickety right in front of him. What are you doing?" said Rickety. "I have to get past. Now move," he said. No can do," said Billy. "I have to take the cookie cars," he said. "Okay, I'll back up. Okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll switch lines, I guess." Then Billy took the Sodor cookie cars. Then Neal went to see how Arthur liked the new shed. He got there and Arthur said, I loved it. Thanks for giving it to me for the night. No problem, said Neal. I bet they'll make you a shed as soon as possible. I hope, said Arthur, and then me and you can have our own sheds.